What is going on, guys? The Difference is All Gaming with my review on Naruto chapter 700 plus 8. And this chapter right here, it was definitely, dialogue heavy, but overall a pretty good chapter as well. But the chapter itself now, it starts off with Sarada after, she snaps at Naruto, and Naruto realizes that, Sarada had awakened her Sharingan. And so right now, Sarada, recalls what Naruto was saying, that, Sasuke doesn't wear glasses, but apart from that, you're the split image of him, especially your eyes. But if they became Sharingans, they'd be, a handful. And so right now, Sarada was definitely upset, and she was saying, that right there doesn't matter because, right now she was gonna leave. And Naruto asks her, what she's planning, and it seems that Sarada wants to be alone now, and she will even continue this journey alone. And she had no plan, of returning to Konoha. So I'm pretty sure at first, she was gonna find Karin and stay with her real mother, because obviously Sasuke's never around, and Sakura is not her real mom, so it definitely makes sense for her to go out there and be with her real mom. But obviously, before she can leave, Naruto does stop her. And so right now, Sarada's still upset. She yells at him saying, "What now?" And so obviously Naruto feels around saying that he heard everything out there. And so right now, when Sarada told him that they were here had nothing to do with him, she could not be more wrong, because Naruto here had told her, he had told her that everyone in the village is like his family. So obviously their problems, it would be they're also his problem as well. And so right now he recalls, the third Hokage always telling him that, and it was definitely not to see him, in that quick little, in that quick little flashback panel. And so right now, Sarada had cut him out of that, saying, and whatever, that right there, it's just crap. He tells everyone. And so right now, Sarada will just pretty much put everything out there, saying that, Sasuke was never in the village. He not even recognized her, and her mother, Sakura, had been lying to her, her entire life. And so right now, when she realized that her and Sakura are not even related by blood, even though they spent so much time together, that right there, definitely kind of crushed her. And so right now, she was telling Naruto that she had never had, a real family. And so right now, there's no way, Naruto could possibly know what she means. But obviously Sarada can't be more wrong, because her and Naruto are definitely kind of similar, in a way or so. But then again, so after that, we had Naruto thinking about his own past, and we get, a couple of flashback pages, where the series just started, about, how Naruto was alone, and how we failed this test. And we see now, how the guy tricked him into us stealing that scroll. But that right there, is where, Iruka Sensei, stood up for Naruto. And we see now, obviously, that right there, it's how these two became very close. And so obviously, these flashbacks, even though they weren't necessary, it was definitely nice to see them. But I definitely would prefer to get, some new content, and not these pages of flashback. And then of course after that, we get a whole pass with Sasuke and everything. And so we see now, Naruto realized that even though he's a cook people, these bonds, they are definitely, a lot stronger than just blood. And so now Naruto was pretty much trying to get that through to her, because obviously, just being related by blood and time, that right there, that really is not enough. There's a stronger bond that they were, surpassing those two. And when Sarada, wants to know what it is, Naruto tells her that it's love, and that right there is all, she really needs. And so now when Naruto, tells her, to look within herself and see if she can find that, we get this awesome panel of, Sasuke on one side and Sakura on one side, holding her hands, and that right there was definitely nice. I'm pretty sure that right there is how Sarada, ideal childhood should have went. But then we get, a real flashback, of Sarada asking, Sakura where's her dad at, and obviously, in the flashback, Sakura definitely looks younger compared to now. And so we see at one point, Sarada, Sarada was sick at one point, and Sakura actually, like stayed at her side. So that was also sweet. And so we see now once again Sarada, asking Sakura, when's he coming home, and once again we have Sarada telling her that the mission, is like very important, and so as soon as he's done with that, he will return, and so now Sarada was like wondering, even at a young age, if Sasuke really cared about them, and that right there shows you, how mature he is even back then, and so right now Sakura with trying to calm her down, and then we get a bit of comedy in there when Sarada asks her if they ever kissed, and we see now Sakura thinking back on her past now, and she tells them that thinking about that, she actually had something even nicer, and when she tells Sarada that, she said, "Ill mom, you're nasty," and that right there had me dying. But we see now that the thing that she was talking about, it was that tap to the forehead, because we do see Sakura doing that to her, that the Sasuke did to her at the end of the original series, and that right there is where Sasuke got that from, obviously from Itachi, that would always do that to him. And so now we see, that whole forehead poke, that right there is now kind of like a trend, because we see now that, after Sakura had did that, Sarada, always thought about that, and that right there, brought her so much happiness, because now we see that once again, she's calling Sakura her mother, and so right now she realizes that she does want to save her. And so we see Sarada was like worried that things might not be the same now. Oh my God! Now that she knows the truth, she feared that like things won't be the same. But Naruto definitely calms her down, and so we see now that when she realizes that when she realizes that none of that matters. And oh my God! As long as Sarada has that love and wants to rescue her, from the bottom of her heart, then that right there is all that matters, because that right there is what makes the real thing. And so now that Sarada realizes that, and we see her now calm, like these two finally got a chub with like Sasuke, and now we see that right now they are in a rush, because they do want to say Sakura, and we see Orochimaru being a dick, saying she may have already been killed, but obviously that is not the case, and we have Sasuke for the first time actually standing up for his wife. And that right there, I kind of applaud him for, because obviously Sakura definitely gets a lot of shit. And so the fact, Sasuke actually stuck up for her, that right there to me was like definitely nice. And we see now that his eye power has now finally returned. And so apparently Sasuke cannot use his Mangekyo now without using, his running gun, because I'm pretty sure if we would use that against Shin back there, that fight would have went down entirely. But we do learn that his power was like actually weakened, because he went into Kaguya's time dimension, and I had no idea he could do that. But the fact that he can now, that right there is awesome. But now we see, now we see Sasuke summoning, his Susanoo, because that right there is what he would use, to carry everyone to where Shin hideout is. And so now we see him and Naruto were like going back and forth, because they were arguing at first about their fight with like Shin earlier, and it's like definitely not to see these two still have that rivalry going on, even though these two are a lot older now. But we have Sarada and Chozo like very shocked right now seeing this, and we have Chozo saying, Sarada, trust who the heck is your dad. I think it's safe to say he's not exactly a good guy, but he's definitely pretty amazing. And now we see Shin now, he is like definitely healed, and it turns out he is still planning to go on what the plan is. So obviously right now he still wants to kill Naruto and Sasuke, and so now we have Sakura getting pretty pretty serious. And so obviously now these two are definitely about to fight. And so hopefully, it will be a good one, because obviously, like Naruto and Sasuke, so far, they have not been that impressive. So hopefully, Sakura can actually do something for once and maybe be a start, but I'm not really sure about all that. But hopefully we will get a good fight, between these two. But like I said, the chapter overall was definitely good, even though it was a bit dialogue heavy. And so for that, maybe I'll give probably an 8 out of 10. But of course, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really helps me out. And you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.